Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another Let's Play of Rimworld Alpha 15. Modded, as we saw in the first episode, modded with the Rimsenal and a series of additional helper mods. Got a brand new colony started using just the basic setup of 3 colonists, and that is we have just finished our first day on the planet. We've already claimed ourselves an entire building complex that was up here, and are starting to get things sorted out. We have a small plant rice farm put down. We have our stockpile. We still have things to move into it. And you can see we've got a couple cloud. No, the eco's still sleeping, and we got one cloud watcher. I guess I can unpause it. And our third colonist is Parsons, who is also cloud watching. So we got a lot of very industrious workers here, obviously. We're still waiting for a door, a wooden brazier to be built. Parsons is unable to haul things right now. Forbidding doors. You can forbid doors to colonists, and tame animals won't go through them. Note that this isn't a door locked. Doors are always locked, so enemies can't pass freely. Forbidding just directs your colonists to not use the door. Colonists who are going crazy might use the door anyway. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so now we have our embrasure down. Hopefully this now counts as an indoor area. We're getting our beds built. One thing I wanted to do, let's see. Oh, manage output fits, manage drug policies, current output, current drug. Okay, I am looking for. Okay, so we have a night owl. Eco is a night owl. So what I want to do for Eco is have her sleep during the day. I have no idea what hours to put in here for a daytime. And then we'll have do something like that. 2, 3, 4, so that's 8 hours sleeping period. Okay, and we'll do that. I'm not going to worry about areas quite yet. So we've got our first 2 beds done now as well. We're getting our cook stove done, and that's a fueled cook stove, so won't do anything until we have our fuel up here. You can see we're hauling some more steel. Hopefully they'll get the rest of this. We've got some wood down here still. Lots of steel. This was our landing area right here. So our food, our starting wood and steel is all down here. Wasn't all that far to the area I decided to make home, so that's why everything is up here right now, and we're slowly getting things up here. So Browning is asleep again. Now, why is Browning asleep? You're not a night owl, are you? Are you a night owl too? No. Why are you asleep, Browning? What are you doing? He's resting. I have no idea. He's getting tended to because he's got asthma. But that's not a hospital bed, so he shouldn't be doing that, should he? Hey, there's our stove. Okay, well, got treated for asthma by Eco, who is, I believe, our secondary doctor, right? Yes, Eco's our secondary doctor. Okay, no big deal. Okay, and that will be our bed. Now, I want to set this bed for... which one was the one that wanted the beautiful bedroom? Character... I guess it's Browning, which is Grady. So this bed is going to be assigned to Browning. Set owner Browning. Okay, so the other 2 will have that bedroom up there. So I'll have to do something to make this bedroom look okay, but we'll worry about that later. Let's take a look. Room stats display, impressiveness, wealth is rich. Wow. So maybe he's going to be happy right off the bat. That's good to know. What's Eco doing? Examining, admiring the statue? She sure is. Okay, I'm going to have to... Well, if you're not actually going to haul the stuff up here, maybe I should go ahead and chop some wood. Well, now there you go. You're hauling packaged survival meals. Parsons, you can cut plants, right? Parsons. No, you can't cut plants either. Ah, you're useless, Parsons. I'm not ready to build a lot of stuff. Go back and finish taming Fido. Or whatever the name was. Kiki. Okay, tamed. Too small to train. Released to attack things. Okay, we're going to have an attack Yorkshire. An attack terrier. Go tame them. Okay, what else can we do here? I guess we can build the production. Let's go ahead and build the butcher's table as well. Now I can do with some internal doors here. I'm not going to worry about them quite yet. So Eco is now going to sleep because we directed her, since she's a night owl, we directed her to sleep. And while the other two carry on, Browning is hauling stuff. Good for you, Browning. Now, who's my primary miner? I think it was... Oh, we didn't select a primary miner. Let's take a look at skills again. It's not going to be you. Parsons, guess what? She's got a passion for it, but you're not doing much of anything, Parsons. So you know what, Parsons? Since you can't haul and you can't cut plants, we're going to have you, we'll make it a level 3. We're going to have you go chop some stuff up. And we want some of this components here, so let's go ahead and mine that. We'll get some stone while we're at it. And give us a little bit of building materials. Let's see if Parsons will get off and do that now. And I forgot to set my timer again. I'm very good at that. Okay, so the end of day 2, 2/3 through day 2, 3/4 through day 2. We've got sleeping areas. Can we see the minor break risk? Ooh, minor break risk. Browning. Check the colonist needs tab. You're the alcoholic, right? No, you're not the alcoholic either. Space, comfort, beauty, joy, rest, food. Why are you close to breaking already? Did we pick a bad colonist here to start with? You're psychically hypersensitive, heat tolerant, and greedy. So I don't see anything particular there. I did make fancy meals, give them more joy hours per day and nicer joy objects, place them in beautiful environments, have them drink and smoke, and much, much more. We have struck compacted machinery. Well, of course we did. I knew that was there, which is why I directed him to go there. Aiko is up again after a short rest. It'll take her a day or so to get into the new sleep cycle. And she is going to go mine as well. Well, I really... Oh, hey, looky here. We got more steel. Right at my feet. Probably once we get the butcher's table done, which nobody's working on right now, we will actually start hunting and getting some food. It looks like somebody fueled our stove for us, so we actually can start cooking. Okay, so your mining will go up somewhat, not as fast as hers. We don't have... That's fine. Like I said, I need some stone and steel, so we'll get that done. I'm also going to get some trees selected here for a small amount of trees selecting for harvest. I want to get this stuff inside what will be our research area as well. So we'll set all that up for chopping. And somewhere around day 3, I think, is when we get our first incident, and that's the single tribal hunter. We haven't taken a look. Let's see what we have here. World. Okay, yeah, we're here in the middle of this little temperate forest here. Factions. So we have Fletcher's Forest, an outlander town. Enemy of the Night Shotguns, the Manglers, and the detached unit Platinum Crimson. We have Varea Trobo, who doesn't like us. Also enemies of those same 3. We have the Night Shotguns, which is a pirate band, who are an enemy of the first 2, as well as the detached and the Manglers. We have the Manglers, a feral clan, and we have the Federation Peacekeeper Corps. Detached unit Platinum Crimson. And they're all hostile to us except for Fletcher's Forest. So that is our factions. We can see our animals here. They have unrestricted access. That's just fine. Configure what each colonist is allowed to wear. We're not worried about that. These are numbers for, yeah, if we wanted to... We have 3 colonists. We have no prisoners. It's a little database type thing. If we wanted to see what everybody's hauling speed is, or healing speed, I guess, we can see there some individual stats on them. That's what the numbers tab is. Restrict allows us to restrict hours or areas. Medical is, of course, what an overall of the... Oh, this is one of the mods that I downloaded, a medical tab. So it gives you an overview of the overall health of your colonists. You can see that Browning has a 98, has a small penalty to moving, and that's probably due to asthma, I'm guessing. Yeah, asthma minor. I probably need, that's probably what I need. So we have a kitchen, a dining room. This will be the research and crafting area up here. I guess we need an individual hospital bed somewhere, and I guess this area up here is the best place for that. So we're going to go ahead and build one more bed. And designate it as a medical bed. And we also need a sleeping spot for the dog, for our puppy. We're gonna have him sleep inside the main bedroom up there. Okay, there's our butcher table. So the next thing to do is actually set up some cooking orders here as soon as this is done. So we're going to go to the bills, add build, and we're going to butcher creature, and we're going to do forever. Anytime we have a creature to be butchered, I want it butchered right away. We're also going to add a bill to make kibble, and we're just going to make, oh, I don't know, until you have 5. So they'll do that. Once that is done, I want to do some hunting. So we have a nice turkey here to hunt. Let's hunt the raccoon too. So we'll get 2 things hunted as soon as we can. There's another one. We'll get 3 things hunted as soon as we can. And you can see our hunter Aiko with the survival rifle is already busy hunting that ostrich. I thought it was a turkey. We have a turkey around here somewhere too. I'm pretty sure I saw when we first started looking around. Okay, she is having problems hitting a sleeping turkey. Ostrich. Her shooting's 10. And it's a passionate, so she should... Now, I thought I had the mod that had the different weapons and weapon ammo and all that, but evidently I don't. Otherwise, she'd be out of ammo by now. Gear. Survival rifle. You can drop it. You can look information on it. So its accuracy at medium is 96 and long range is 90. Damage is 18. Range and total range is 37. Not too bad. Good thing it's not an attack ostrich because we'd be in trouble. And there's a rabbit there too. Maybe we'll kill the rabbit by mistake. Okay, this is ridiculous, Eco. Can we draft her? Move her a little closer, maybe? Fire. Not that close. Fire. That's one tough ostrich. Egg progress, 8.1% health. It's got a gunshot wound bleeding out of the left eye and the left leg. Cover and shooting. Need defenses. You've been here sometime and probably been seen. Pirate raids will start soon. You should prepare defenses, whether they're traps, sandbags, or turrets. Okay, unrecruit you. And now you'll go shooting the raccoon now. Malnutrition. Well, we need to call them because there's not enough food for them. Okay, now we've got the butcher set up. Let's set the cook simple meal, do until you have... Early on, I like keeping 4 meals per person, and obviously we have some packaged food and everything, but we'll get some simple food up right away. My God, she is just not having any luck. Now, who's my cook? Browning is my primary cook. Browning, who is admiring the statue. Wow. She has not hit it yet. It's a good thing we are not running out of ammo. There we go. One hit to kill it. Now she's going to go hunt the squirrel or the raccoon or whatever else I had. Good thing we didn't start attacking the boom rats. There's the turkey I saw. She's going to go hunt the raccoon. Okay, Browning, what are you doing? Browning is going to cook a meal, it looks like. Okay, so we're going to go with our first meal. Cover and shooting. The most important thing to do in ranged combat is use cover. Cover only works if your colonist is touching it and it is between your colonist and the enemy. You can also place colonists behind wall corners. They will lean out to shoot. Most things can be used as cover, but some things are better than others. Hiding behind a tree is better than nothing, but hiding behind sandbags is better than using a tree. Okay. Okay, so we're starting our cooking, and we've got our first simple meal made, which is made entirely of berries because our hunter is having terrible luck, and our cook hasn't seen the dead bodies yet, obviously. Okay, what is Parsons doing? Parsons. You're digging. Okay, you're still mining. Good. You keep mining. Okay, Aiko is giving up on the hunt. Oh, yeah, because the raccoon's still down there. Is she going to sleep? She's going to sleep. Browning, in the meantime, is continuing to cook up berry delight, I guess. Ingredients. Berries. Spoils in 3 days. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to get power up here very shortly. Probably want to put a dining table together so they're not eating off the ground. They don't like that. We'll use just a short table. And that's a good enough spot for it. We'll go with just the 2 dining chairs, I think. And look at them go. More berries picked up. How many berries do we have? 75 and 13. So we've still got 80 berries. Got 5 of the meals done. Parsons is still up here digging away. That's fine. We've got plenty of component. Well, I won't say plenty, but we've got some components now. And day... I've lost track. Is this day 3? Yeah, this is day 3. Halfway through. So we've got our basic cooking up and running. Now we can build the cooler now. Won't do any good till we get power. But we might as well go ahead and at least get it set up. We'll need a door as well. I'm going to go with the steel door just because it is the refrigerator. You can see Parsons is now hauling over stuff over there to build the cooler. And we're now... Okay, let's go ahead and do my normal here. Let's expand everything so we can keep track. We've got 800 silver. Has the silver been hauled up? Yeah, it has. And 350 steel. So you can see all of our stuff up here now. I really wish I'd go grab that wood that was out there and start using it. Need 3 components and then just to build it. That's fine. We now have 10 of our 12 meals. Okay, so 2/3 of the way through day 3, and we've got some basic. You know what I ought to do? Architect zone. Let's put a stockpile zone here, and let's set that just for food. I think I'll go with all food. I don't want any corpse. Actually, you know what? We'll put animal corpses in there. That'll allow them to stay in a frozen situation until we cook them or skin them or whatever we're doing. We also are going to put the medicines. Some of these I think need to be refrigerated. Not the regular medicine doesn't, but I think some of the other medicines, the herbals or something, do need to be refrigerated. Hey, looky there. He's chopping up the raccoon. And then what we'll do is we will disallow food on this one. I'm not going to allow rotten in there or any corpses. Well, I guess we can allow mechanoid corpses in there. Not animal and not human like. We don't want chunks in there. We'll put chunks in wherever our stone crafting is. We'll have a chunk stockpile. And there he goes chopping up the ostrich. So we have some raw meat now. What are you doing, Parsons? Building the cooler. Okay. What are you hauling? I don't know why you went all the way out there. You have steel here. Maybe it was more components or something. I don't know. No, you have everything you needed, actually. Must have just gone for a walk or something. I don't know. So, day 4 or 5, we'll target our power production, and we'll probably build a big wind turbine to start and supplement it with... oh, Ito's up. I hear a gun. Oh, wow, she hit it. She hit it relatively quickly, too. Hey, we have a visitor. A weaver from Veratrobo is visiting the colony. She is named Blue Salamander Salamander. He seems to have a few items to trade. Okay. You can now... Okay, again, this is one of the mods, I believe. You can try to improve faction relationship. You can try to recruit. Let's see if he's worth recruiting, first of all. He's a scavenger, +3 mining research, but no plant cutting, hauling, or cleaning. I don't want him right off the bat. He's also greedy, too smart, and an optimist. So instead, we're going to go ahead and try to improve relationships with him. Because we're at -78 with that faction right now. So it won't hurt to try to improve relationships with that first one. Oh, looky there. We've got oh, hey, they're roofing it. I wonder... Oh, the door? I guess it was the door that we needed in order to get a... Now I wonder if that's going to roof everything. Because that had no external connection. Because the rest of this appears to be outdoors still. I guess I need more doors built. Everything's still showing as an outdoor. So let's fix that. Structure, wall, granite wall. We'll put that there. And then doors to close off. Let's see if that improves everything to a indoor area. Okay, Browning's starting to chop the trees down in what's going to be our research and crafting area. Power. Let's see where we can fit a wind turbine here. Oh, animal taming. You can assign colonists to tame a wild animal with the tame designator. Colonists will offer the animal food and attempt to tame it. Beware, some animals can respond violently by failed taming attempts. Okay. Power. Wind turbine. Probably our best spot. It's also going to be the spot that requires the least stuff taken down, so we'll put that there. Once it's built, we'll worry about actually taking down the stuff. And with that, we're going to want a battery storage area. Now, I normally put these alongside the main building in a configuration like this. With, I don't know if we have enough granite, but we'll pretend we do. Not enough stored, that's fine. This will keep them as indoors so they don't get need defenses, minor break risk. Eco with a minor break risk. What is up with eco here? Mood 33%, extreme break 1%, major break 16, minor break 31. Night owl at night plus, very low new colony, fine meal, not Kiki's master, in darkness, 8 without a table, in a little pain and alcohol withdrawal. Alcohol addiction withdrawal 39%. Okay. Sorry, you're going to have to do without. Who's my social person? Negotiate. That would be Browning, who is asleep right now. Hopefully Browning will deal with Salamander here. Parsons is off asleep. Eco takes up the hauling, or probably building, actually. Yeah, she's constructing. Hopefully that doesn't... Now, why is this still outdoors? I wonder if the embrazure's throwing things off and making it seem like an outdoor area. Architect, zone, no roof area, clear no roof area. Did I actually make it a home area? Yeah, I did. We'll have to wait and see. That's probably going to disturb Browning with that building going on. Rebuffed. Oh, poor Browning being rebuffed by everybody. Looky there. Rebuffed by Ico twice. Rebuffed by Parsons twice. Feeling terrible. No impressive bedroom. Disturbed sleep. I still got a +10 with Parsons and a +7 with Eco, so... Browning all alone with 2 females and can't get either one of them attracted. Building the batteries now instead of the wind turbine. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder if I have enough components to do that. Yeah, I do actually. To build both the batteries and the wind turbine. Oh, recruiting guests. You can recruit guests. Recruiting a guest will cost you goodwill with the guest faction. Make sure you have a colonist with good social skills assigned for negotiation. Yeah. We do. He's just kind of, you know, asleep. And we're not trying to recruit. We're trying to just improve relations anyway. Excuse me. Okay, we got a lot of stone and marble chunks lying around that we'll be able to make into blocks here in a little bit. That's an awful... I'm going to have the construction and research area as an outdoor area initially, i.e. I'm going to build some research and construction tables, crafting tables, and then worry about actually enclosing them later on. Next thing I need to do is get my power up and running, I think. Oh, we've got some alpacas out here too. And we might want to actually tame some of those. I'm not ready for actually taming things yet, though. Here you go, eating, yeah. And not going to be happy because you're eating outside. That will lose the hungry anyway. Mood's back up to 44. Hauling components, carrying components. Okay, well, we'll have the batteries built and ready to accept power once the turbine's online. The only thing we're going to actually have powered right off the bat is the freezer room. Salamander still hasn't had anybody... why is that Z in red? And that is time. So that is how we're going to end it. Midway, starting our 4th day, it looks like. And so far, I have to say, I think it's a pretty good start. Hopefully, it will continue. We still haven't had our first actual attack, which should be coming up probably here this day. So once again, thanks for joining, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope that we will have a good run at it. Thanks for joining. Have a great morning.